When you hear about Indians in Kenya, what first comes into your mind? For me, what comes first in my mind is business because these people don't joke around when it comes to doing business. And also, they are the richest people here in Kenya. As you know, they are part of the richest people in Kenya. I know there are other rich people in Kenya, but Indians are top rich because when it comes to factories, big companies, those metal companies, they own most of them. They are the ones who own. Like when it comes to business, they dominate business. Apart from, like in Nairobi, we also have Somalis who are really now doing so well when it comes to business, real estate, and all that. They are really investing. But when it comes to Kisumu, Indians are top. So, Indians are celebrating Diwali. Was it yesterday or today? And exploring Kisumu city so that I can show you where they do business, how they, how they live. So let's explore together this street that I am. Just down there, that is where we have their temple. Guys, these people preserve, I don't know why they are really preservative, but they really preserve their cultures and also where they live. Like, so they are so private, but one thing I love about them, they really bring job opportunities to people in Kenya, not only in Kisumu city but all over Kenya. Indians are all over, and they are the ones who own most of the biggest companies and most of the biggest businesses in Kenya. So let's explore together. So this street all the way going down there, that is Indians businesses. So we are going to explore together. I want to show you the temple is on the other side across. So let's go. So let me cross the road so that I can show you their temple. I hope there is security all over, but let's go. Yesterday night they were celebrating Diwali and we could hear some fireworks at night. Yeah, from this point now you find most of the Indians, they also have their own hospitals, own schools. Like they have a school from all the way from secondary, high school, universities. Like I don't know why, but so this is the temple. So this is the Indian temple. It's called Guru Dawar. So that is the temple, guys. I hope you can see it. Yeah, they are celebrating. I don't know if they are still, is it 3 days or just 1 day? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, so I want to show you where they do business. That is Obote Road. That is where most of the biggest businesses go downs are. Yeah, and so going down there all the way to the other side, that is the Indian business. Steel, that is where you get steel, metals. You get also building materials and other stuffs that you want. You see, this is still, I'm not sure if this is a temple or, but it's Indian. It has an Indian name. It has an Indian name. Let's explore. See what they got. Indians, they contribute a lot, guys, a lot when it comes to Kenyan economy, because they are the ones who have the biggest companies, those steel companies, those industrial areas like, and we have Mombasa Road. So this now we headed to this Kampala Street, but let me show you guys. only needed to make my watch. Let me see if this guy has. Sasa naweza pata betri ya hii. Okay. Haya. Oh, nachukua video ya YouTube. I hope uko sawa. So guys, I want to get a battery for my watch. Yeah. Na ni pesa ngapi? Oh, kwanza uone ndo. Oh, namba.
Hii iko types mbili. Na ile inamaliza miezi 6.
Okay.
Ni 150.
Okay.
Na iko ya 350 ya 1.5 years.
Yeah?
1.5 years.
Na hiyo ingine?
6 months, 150.
Hauna bei ingine? Bei ya mkulima? So, the guy who was making my watch, I wanted a battery for my watch, has told me for him, he thinks they have impacted Kisumu City in a negative way because most of them, they don't do business like 24 hours. They just do 4 hours. Mostly when they have a lunch break, they go for a long time. And by 5 p.m. in the evening, they have already closed down. But he has told me they came in Kisumu City most during the railway building. So they have been here for so many years, so many years. So you can imagine, most of them, some are even Kenyan. They have been born here in Kenya, raised. Yeah, so this is where they do business. Yeah, the millionaires of Kisumu. And also this part, they are the ones who do business. So you can imagine, at 5 p.m. when you come here, you will not find businesses open. Like right now, it is closed. You know, it's their holiday. Yeah, it's holiday today. So most of the businesses here are not functional. They are closed for the day. So yeah. But on my side, I would say these guys are doing not a bad thing. Mostly when it comes to economy-wise, they are doing a great job, because you can imagine if these Indians are not here doing business here, which side, I don't know, what can I explain? Like, just imagine if these people are not here doing business, where would most of the Kenyans get employment? Even though sometimes they do not pay as much as Kenyan companies, but they still impact in a way, even though the kamshahara is a bit small, not compared to maybe people who are working for the Kenyan companies. Some are getting very little pay and also being overworked. That's another thing, but they have really created employment for so many people. You know, like right now the place is not functioning. It's holiday, and also it's, I think, lunchtime. When it's lunchtime, the Indians always close they close. They don't leave their businesses for the employees to continue running when they are not there. No. When it's lunchtime and they are going for lunch, they close down and then they come back to open, you know. Indians don't trust the employees to run their businesses when they are not there. They are there all the time. When it's 5 p.m, they close again. So no time. You cannot steal in their place, like steal, because the one who is accountant, they bring their relatives. They are the ones who run their businesses. Yeah. So yeah, this is where you get machines, pumping machines. We also have buildings, machine. So this is also called a blue and white city because of its colors. It looks like the coastal side. Yeah, so this is the blue city, blue and white city. Most of the businesses here are closed right now. So let's continue exploring. if I ask someone else, let me check if I'll ask someone else about business here and hear another comment, whether positive or it will be negative. But let's see. Let me see who I'm going to ask. Maybe someone who's working for them, or maybe those guys, the boda guys. So all the way through to the railway, all the way on the other side. Siendi baba, to the other side. So all these are businesses. This is where now you find the Indians doing business. These guys are rich. This is where billionaires are. And you know, their wealth is hereditary. Like, it's just, you know, they leave their wealth to their families and they introduce their families to their wealth. So it's generational. Like, your children, your grandchildren, they'll still maintain that wealth, you know. So I have to put my camera before I get in trouble. The marine is here, so I have to cross on the other side so that I show you the go downs on the other end. This looks like a yard, but for the old cars. It was a petrol station, not functioning anymore. Okay, I don't know what happened. Yeah, that's the marine on the other side. So I don't want to go there and get arrested. This is where also you get like those furnitures for Dr. Mattress. That's where you'll get those furnitures from. Yeah. No. Hey guys, these motorbike guys keep on asking me if I'm going. If I'm going. People are wondering, what is this girl doing? What are you doing? So these are Indians' places. Like, there's one who told me he has been here since he was born and he's old. He's actually 80s. He's 80 years old. You can imagine how long his family has been here. His family has been here for the longest time. So you can imagine how long it has taken. Yeah, this place is like a ghost town. George, the other guy has told me when they close it, it looks like a ghost town. And actually, it's so deserted today because, you know, they are celebrating their holiday. And also today is a holiday here in Kenya because of is it inauguration of a new deputy president. So yeah, when it's a working day, this place is packed. Trailers, people, so many things happen here. I'm trying to see who I'm going to ask the questions of how they think about the impact in this place, and I cannot see anybody, but let me try and see. Let me see who I'm going to talk to. Today is very deserted. Yo. But anyway, let's see. So guys, it's really unfortunate. I was talking to some guys here for some time. Actually, it's almost 1 hour when I was talking to the people who work around here in this place, and so many complaints, you know, like I don't know how I'm going to express it, but most of them are not being given what they really work for. Maybe you are working for many hours, you don't get your pay, or maybe you've been given an off. Those days are going to be deducted into your pay. Like so many things, like so many complaints. You find that we say in Kenya, mnyonge hana haki, whereby you cannot, you know, you cannot say anything even to the government, to anybody, because they didn't want even their faces to be revealed, because it's so risky for them. They might lose their jobs, they might lose, you know, their flour, and at the end of the day they are looking for money for their children. They have families. You find that even when someone is working with those metals, maybe the metals have hit your body, you're broken, you find that they'll not even take you to hospital. That is, now we are revealing the negative side. You know, we have to say it as it is. So many of them have complained so much about what is happening to our fellow Kenyans here who are working for the Indians in this place. And I hope it's gonna change one day and they might find justice. You see, there was a lady who was telling me that the husband has been working here and yesterday went home with nothing. Like, his all pay was deducted. The days he was given off were deducted. So it is sad, because you have family, you have a house to pay, you don't have money to pay rent, you don't have money to even feed your kids. Like, very, very sad. And you find that even those guys, they are doing transportation here. The Indians have taken all the business. The drivers cannot even get transportation even from customers. Like, you're taking customers to the place to buy stuff, and then when they take the customer in, they'll chase you away. So you will not even get someone to, you will not, your customer who you brought to buy stuff, you will not get even transport, you know. Like, they are doing everything. You find it's so hard for them, and when you talk or you ask, most of them will be chased away, or police, they are using police to intimidate you and all that. Yeah, so sad for our brothers. I've listened to them and it's a sad story, but they are telling us it's very hard for them, very, very hard. At the end of the day, they have loans, some have loans, some are passing through a lot. They are telling us, maybe you are working inside the place and you have used water you have used water in the company or in the industry or in the factory. That water is going to be deducted into your, like, it means that the workers don't have a right to talk about anything. They don't even have a right to even have anything, you know. Yeah, so that's the sad part of it. But the other side of it is they are still employed. At least they are getting something, even if sometimes it's small or sometimes it's deducted. But yeah, so today was a great tour within this place. It's time to end my video at this point. Yeah, guys, so those guys were really afraid to be seen on camera for security purposes. They told me they don't want to be cut their ears, you know, but listening to them has really opened my eyes, because I don't know what Ministry of Labor is doing in Kenya, or if people can go through all this. and there is nothing that can be done, then it's sad. It's very sad. And you know, the biggest population in this place now, it's them. They have dominated business here. Even someone outside cannot come and do the business itself. You know? Yo. Yeah, so this is the blue city, blue and white city in Kisumu. Yeah, so for me, I'm going to end my video at this point. Until next time, we are out. Peace.